Have you ever felt your heart pounding against your ribs like a trapped bird? Have you ever stood at the edge of the decision, knowing exactly what you wanted to do, but you felt like they were encased in concrete? That silence, that hesitation, that voice in your head screaming, "Don't do it." That is fear. It is the most universal human emotion, yet it is the one who try to hardest to hide. Good day, everyone. I'm Anami Alquino Otero, and I am just like you, someone who has been afraid. Today, I want to talk about that invisible wall. I want to talk about fear. Whether you're a student cramming for an exam, an employee grinding through a 9 to 5 p.m. shift, or just a person trying to navigate life, fear is your constant companion. But today, I want to explore why we feel it and why it might be actually important. Let's start with where many of us begin, the student. For the student, fear wears the mask of failure. It is the trembling hand before you flip over a test paper. It is the crushing weight of expectation from parents, teachers, and society. Students aren't just afraid of getting a bad grade. They are afraid that a bad grade defines their worth. We fear that one mistake today will ruin our entire future. This fear can be paralyzing, stopping us from raising our hands in the class or pursuing the arts instead of sciences because we are terrified of the unknown. Then we graduate and become the employee. You would think fear disappears with a paycheck, but it is just a change of shape. For the employee, fear looks like imposter syndrome. It's sitting in a meeting afraid to voice a brilliant idea because you think, who am I to say this? It is the fear of stagnation, staying in a job that makes you miserable because you are terrified of losing your security. We trade our dreams for safety because the fear of the monthly bill is louder than fear of a wasted life. Finally, there is the fear of just being a normal person. Outside of the school and work, we face the fear of judgment. How many times have you wanted to wear a certain outfit, start a YouTube channel, or confess your feelings to someone, but you didn't? Why? Because you were afraid of that they would say. This fear of rejection and embarrassment keep us small. It keep us in our comfort zones, watching life pass by instead of participating in it. We have seen the face of fear in the student worried about their future, in the employee worried about their security, and in the everyday person worried about rejection. It is everywhere, but here's the secret. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting in a spite of it. If you are afraid, it means you're about to do something brave. It means you are growing. So, the next time you feel that heart pounding and those sweaty palms, don't run away. Take a deep breath, acknowledge the fear, and do it anyway. Because everything you have ever wanted is sitting right on the other side of fear. Again, this is Anime A. Otero saying, let your voice be the light that chases your shadow of fear. Again, thank you everyone. Bye!